should There's another guy that I was just subscribed to on YouTube who I asked if he wanted to be a part of the podcast. He's also from Denmark, fun fact. He's a pretty small YouTube channel and I really enjoy his stuff. So I asked him like if he would be interested in being part of the podcast once, like as a guest. And he's like, "Yeah, cool. If I can bring one of my friends who I usually play with on my channel." I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna talk to." His channel is called That Insane Dane. Yeah, I think yeah, That Insane Dane. That's what he's called. He makes. Hmm. That's the person. He makes really cool videos. They're very chill. I don't remember how the fuck I found him. It was just random luck when I was browsing through YouTube shit. But he's got pretty cool videos. I'm gonna like make a video related to one thing that he talked about. And that video is called "Is Robots Taking Over Human Jobs Actually a Bad Thing?" And I was like, that's an interesting topic. Let me think about it for a bit and like come up with some fun facts. Well, the stream has started now, so what the fuck is up, my friends? My name is Jakke, and welcome to the Be Aware We're Weird podcast, and I'm here as always with Drago. He's got a like time travel machine, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, it was a while ago since we did a live stream, so tell me some things that you haven't told me. Yeah. Yeah. The help? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You should write a song about that. Sounds like a good idea for a song actually, so. Oh. Or you can, you know what you could do if it'd make any sense, whatever. Get like write down some ideas and topics of what the song could be about. Send them to me, and I can write and record a rap song, and I can rap it, so you don't have to. That could be a cool idea. Yeah, dude, you're special in so many ways. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's yeah, of course. Oh, dude, wait a minute. You wanna know something I just realized?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me for this.
What?
I just went into the podcast thingy, where I set up everything with the
Yeah.
picture, and I just looked at the sound things because I was like, oh wait, I remember I should turn you up a little bit because you were a little bit too low last time on the
Oh
podcast,
my god.
and I just realized, yeah, you were at 0 right now.
Oh my god.
That's a
So
bit too fucking
annoying.
low. So,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry to
god.
everyone who's been
I'm going to
listening
fucking kill you. Oh my god.
because you haven't heard that Drago was here. You've heard me
Oh my
talk and me being
god.
silent and me being stupid, but you haven't heard Drago at all because I turned him down. I'm sorry. Mistakes were made. I told you it was a long time ago since I did this, alright?
I'm going to throw up.
Hey, be glad that I realized it 5 minutes into the show and not like 50 minutes into the show. It could have been a lot worse. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm ready.
Good.
Did you
I
turn
am.
me off?
It's all good now. Problem is solved. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But I fucked up.
Well. I feel like I'm going to throw up every time I laugh so much.
Don't worry about it, man.
So, what?
New title for this podcast. Don't worry about it.
Stop!
Alright. I'll shut the fuck up. Yeah, because to everyone on the podcast right now, you've pretty much only heard me, so I'm gonna let Drago talk for a little bit now. What do you have to say, Drago? Stop laughing. It isn't funny.
Okay.
Your hair is amazing.
Shit! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hi guys. Well, Yake freaking turned me down. And
sorry.
yeah, he thought that he wanted it by himself. Um,
Hey,
but yeah,
what? No, that's not.
just a quick resume. I got a YouTube channel and that went good. I was a little bit annoyed about the camera. And I moved. And as I told Yake before, I'm going to write a freaking, I don't know, a letter or a song to her because we moved from a very violent person that literally, yeah, we needed to like act like robots to freaking survive. And then I decided to become a photographer, and I actually, had all the skills to get into the design technology school, but yeah, I just want to be a photographer instead. And I took some pictures, and here's the good thing, now we are back on track. A photographer saw my pictures and he was being like, okay, I actually, he called me because I asked him about something, and he was being like, we are going to make a portfolio to you, so I'm going to get a trained model to be here, and we are going to make this portfolio so you can get into the freaking photographer school. So I could use his camera, not his camera. Yeah, I did, but I was shooting with my SD card in it, so I could get the pictures I took,
Yeah.
and I was also shooting with my camera. And he actually think that I'm really good, like I can do something, and I got the pictures and I edited them, and the model was so freaking happy with them. He was being like, there was only one freaking picture he didn't like. All the other pictures, he was being like, holy shit, they were so good, and he
That's
actually
awesome.
posted two of my pictures on Instagram and one on Facebook and gave me credit, and I was being like, what the fuck, what's happening? And I'm starting at the school and I'm getting a new lens and camera, maybe a new camera next month, because now it's serious, like it's fucking serious.
Yeah,
I'm in the competition now, I feel like, and I'm only shooting in manual now. I don't want to shoot in other things because, I've trained myself so much, so I'm so happy, I think that I'm going to be a photographer my whole life, so that's good.
that's pretty fucking awesome. And plus, you're a good photographer, so
Thank you. And
you're welcome.
I'm going to get the new lens because I almost get a technical orgasm. I'm serious. That freaking lens was the oh my god, I can't even you can't even understand it, Yake. Like it was the best lens at all times. Like it was 1.4 no. It was 50 millimeter lens, 1.4 f-stop, and it was the best fucking lens. Like I said to him, well, if it wasn't because you were my friend, I would have taken the lens and just run away, because it's so expensive. It cost around 4,000 crowns. And
Shit.
being like, yeah, but I found a
So your
cheaper.
that lens was uh, cost as much as my fucking car.
Yeah, and the lens cost as much as, more than the camera,
Yeah,
so
that's
what the
insane.
fuck? Yeah. So I'm getting that lens next month because, oh my god, that was the best. Yeah, that was kind of my update. Yeah, and I hate my teacher. Like, hate. No, I can't say that because he will maybe see it. I don't know. But sorry, X. I just think you're annoying. Like, don't tell me what the theories are in psychology when you're not right, okay? Don't, because you're annoying. Like, I have so many discussions with the teacher because he was being like, yeah, it's like this and that. And I was being like, no, it's not. It's not, because I know what the fuck am I talking about, and I was actually right. And I was being like, I'm going to freaking
Yeah.
rip your head off and like eat it as a lollipop or something like that. Put it on a stick.
That's like that reminds me of an English teacher I had in like 8th grade or something. Oh, I fucking hated that guy. How can you have an English teacher who is like not as good at English as one of his worst students?
Ha.
And that I'm not talking about myself being the worst student. I was one of the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
But and I was feeling like all through that whole fucking class, I felt like I can't deal with this because he is stupid as fuck. His grammar sucks, and he's trying to teach me how to speak correctly. Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna slack the rest of the year and get pretty alright grades. And you know what's the worst fucking thing? Since he was that fucking bad, he gave me bad grades because he thought I was bad because I was the one doing the things that wasn't his way of doing things.
Oh yeah, his way, like not the
Yeah,
right way,
precis.
his way.
He wanted us to do it his way. He didn't give a fuck if someone disagreed. His way was the right way to him, even though I had a better English teacher than him years before. And I know that the shit that he was trying to teach us, the teacher I had before, said not to listen to that kind of stupid shit because it's wrong.
Oh my god, that is so against everything. Like you
Yeah,
was told something before and now you need to do something else and you know that is wrong.
yeah.
What the fuck?
And guess what? The same teacher was my math teacher and my mentor. So I wanted to kill him. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not
Oh
mad, I
my
swear.
god.
Yeah. Now
Fuck
to
your
happier
life.
thoughts. Wanna see something cool I bought?
Yeah.
Wanna know what this is? No, it's not a dildo.
Oh yeah,
Oh fuck.
I know it. I know it.
Oh yeah?
I know it. It's the laser.
Yeah. It's my laser.
It's so fucking cool.
I-
I saw it and I didn't respond because I'm a fuckhead sometimes. But it's
Don't worry
freaking
about it.
cool.
Yeah. This I for everyone who doesn't know, because I haven't showed it in the channel, I have bought a green laser, and it was cheap as fuck, and it is awesome as hell. You can literally point at stars with it. You see it. It looks like a lightsaber when you're outside in the dark. You can
Okay,
see the
but
stream. It is maybe you can't see it here, but
yeah,
it's
I can see it like underneath the mask.
yeah,
I can see it there.
yeah, like
But
that.
but but Yake is going to take 10,000 years for the laser to reach a star.
I know, but it looks like you're pointing at a star.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ruined it. Okay, but it's still
Fuck
freaking cool.
you for using
I
science.
I actually thought that you would buy it so we can like lie to each other every time we went to bed. Like,
That would be cool.
I'm good. I'm okay. You
Just
know?
like Morse code.
Yeah.
That would be cool actually if it worked.
If it worked, that could be cool, you know?
Yeah. You know, you should. There are lasers that can like that NASA can like shoot to the moon and reflect back.
Are you sure that isn't a bazooka or something like that?
No,
You
they
know?
use there's some kind of super scientific shit. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Uh, but they have some kind of laser that they can shoot to the moon that reflects back. If you could do that, like put a reflection thing on the moon, and I had one of those lasers, I could shoot it and reflect it down to you. So you saw it. That would be kind of cool if it could work. It probably can, but I'm not smart enough to do that.
Well, then you're going to hit Malou star. Like, I bought a star for her. Like, you can find it on Google Maps, actually, if you
Did you
want to
really
see
buy
it.
a star?
Yeah, I bought a star.
If I find a way to blow that shit up, I will.
I bought a freaking star. Like, you can find it on Google Maps if you insert the coordinations.
That's
It's
cool.
actually named Malou and Drago.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so you can point at that star and like back, you know, that could be cool.
Yeah,
You can borrow my star.
yeah, that'd be cool.
It's so, you know, it's so cool to say like, a part of that universe is actually mine. Like I paid for it.
Well, so is your apartment, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, man, I just blew it. I ruined your happy moment. Well, you ruined mine, so it's fair.
Yeah, it is fair. When you're like saying, you know, if someone did something to you and you did something evil and you're like, you know, saying that was fair, you know, you're
Yeah.
being like this.
Karma.
Like the tiniest, sweetest voice, like on earth, you've been like, you did this and I did that to you. That's fair. Don't.
I'm
make
sorry.
That sound.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
hate
not.
it. Oh my god. Well, you said something about psychology. like,
Yeah.
About
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna bring up right now. But I wanna talk about something you said. I think it was even in the last podcast when I went downstairs to eat or something, and you were left alone on the podcast. You talked about like some psychology stuff.
Was it about your thoughts?
It was something about, you know, how you can get a person to kind of do something by, I don't know, kind of requesting something, but saying like you don't have to, like it's up to you, you know, giving them that
yeah.
choice.
Giving the freedom.
Yeah.
But not. Yeah.
It has to do about that, because when I listened through and I heard that, and you were like, yeah, it's a really powerful thing because it makes people feel like they have like the upper hand, their choice of the matter. So
Yeah.
and most of the times they do what you tell them to because they feel like they have the freedom to choose.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mind game, and I was like, holy fuck, because I do that shit all the time subconsciously. I don't even think about it.
But you do.
Yeah,
You know.
I do it all the time, and that's like a normal thing for me. And you
being
made it
like,
sound
you
like
don't-
it was some kind of psychopathic manipulation, like type thing, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm a psychopath. No.
Well, it is. It is. You do like that. You say, well, it's fine. You don't have to. You know,
Yeah,
it's cool.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he froze.
Okay.
You froze.
I want to hear. I'm.
Are you back?
Well, you're giving him the choice.
You
Yep.
froze for a moment.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, so it's like you're giving the choice, saying, "Oh, that's alright, that's fine. You know, you don't have to. You know, that's cool." And then the person would be like, "I really want to do it because he gave me the choice. Like, I'm the leader. I can actually decide."
Yeah, and most people aren't mean enough to be like, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because if you do, like, if you tell someone something like that, it's mostly something you like care about having done. Like, I don't know how to explain it well, but you wouldn't say that to anyone if you know that they wouldn't do it for sure
Yep. And
because
it's
they don't.
basically what?
Yeah, because they, like, you know that they don't give a fuck about you anyways. So, but if you're like, yeah, that person has some kind of emotional small attachment to me, so it's fine. They will do it if I tell them to. Kind of. That sounded worse than it actually was, but
But yeah, you're actually right,
yeah,
and that's the point. You know, that's the same every time I wanted my mom to pick me up. Say, well, you don't have to. It will be so nice to me, and I will
yeah,
feel like this, like that will save my day. But you don't have to.
yeah,
You know, and she will be like, yeah, I will call you in 5 minutes, and she'll be like, yeah, I'm going to pick you up. You know, so it works.
yeah. It's a pretty good, powerful tool. But the fact that when you said that it was like actually a real mind game thing that makes people actually do what you want them to do, I was like, ooh. And I do that like daily, all the time, without even thinking about it.
Yep. That's so sick, you know,
And
realizing a
yeah,
thing like that.
and to be honest, I have never really. Maybe other people do it all the time as well, but I just don't realize it. Or people actually don't do it because I don't think so. Because that's never. I don't think I often had people coming to me with stuff like that. I
No.
don't know, maybe I'm just stupid, but from my point of view, I am doing that way more than most other people in my life. Except probably
Yep.
you. I don't know.
Well, I think more about it. You just do it.
Yeah.
So I think more about it. And for example, I'm more like an alpha. I found out because I read some studies about being an alpha and what
Yeah.
is it? For example, sitting every time people are like going in fights, I would just sit back, just look, and when they're like going too aggressive, I would be like, "Yep, cut. Okay, so let us do this and that. Okay, that's an option."
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, we are going to do like what Drago said,"
Yeah.
and that is actually being an alpha. You are just going to stand there and look at people going nuts, and you know.
Yeah.
So for example, there I'm more like an alpha. I'm not so much a manipulator. I am, but more like an alpha. Like I'm not afraid to show it. Like if people tell me you did this and that because you wanted it to be like that, I will be like, yeah, like come on, you know, fight me. So there's a difference, and the funny thing is, like the sociopath and the psychopath, it actually people are wrong about it.
Yeah. Dude,
Many
I've
people because
noticed.
it's not a psychopath and it's not a freaking sociopath. It is a person who suffers from socio. What is it?
Sociopathy?
Um, yeah, or
So,
sociopathy.
yeah.
So it's like you suffer from it. It's an illness
Yeah.
actually, and it means that you can mirror yourself in others. And we look some studies about, no, not look studies. You know, the teacher told us about some studies, um, where the frontal lobes, you know, that controls how much you are aware of doing things
Yeah.
and you know many other things. And a person who suffers from sociopathy, they are not lying. So a sociopath is actually that the person doesn't really, I just can just do it without thinking about it.
Yeah.
They are not thinking about what they are doing.
It's more of a subconscious thing. You don't really notice it. You just kind of go by it.
Do it, yeah. You just go by it. And a sociopath, no, a psychopath, actually know what the person is doing.
Yeah.
They are lighting. They are fully functional, the frontal lobes, that means actually a psychopath do know what he's doing. He do know that he
Yeah.
do something that's wrong. He just doesn't care about it.
Yeah,
But he
precisely.
fully knows, and
That's
he's aware of what he's doing.
that's the like important point. I think that a sociopath, even if he doesn't realize it, he kind of have this feeling that, you know, okay, this is not a cool thing to do, so I'm not gonna do it. But this is fine. But a psychopath is more like, okay, that might not be the right thing to do, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it anyways because I will gain on it. So I don't care. Why should I?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Or just, you know, doing something illegal and just
Yeah.
have back in my mind, and they, you know. It's
Yeah,
not
and exactly. So yeah.
yes, we talked about that, and that's is pretty.
Yeah, it's like a sociopath. It has a moral compass. Like everyone has a moral compass of what you feel like is right and wrong morally. A sociopath has a moral compass. It's just not really pointing the same directions as a normal person's compass,
Well,
so to speak.
Well,
And
what my theory is, like, because I'm a really good student at psychology,
yeah,
I can feel comfortable to say that you have your hippocampus, right? Your memory.
Yeah.
So you learn what's right and wrong.
yeah,
But a psychopath,
psychopath,
also learn it.
yeah,
They learn it as well, but you know, the empathy, you know, mirroring yourself in others, it's not there. It's not
Exactly.
responding.
And
So that means that you can mirror yourself, so you can feel the emotions.
exactly, because
They are not.
it's like a
getting
psychopath.
impulses.
A psychopath. That's why also an important thing. A psychopath and someone who is like mentally insane. It's not the same person. That's not. They're not the same in any way. That regards because. Like I said, a psychopath is kind of like they don't even have a moral compass, but they have learned that okay, this is fucking stupid to do,
Mhm.
but I don't care if it's right or wrong, pretty much. But I know that that's stupid. I shouldn't do that because consequences and shit. Meanwhile, an insane person can be like, I don't give a fuck if it can be consequences. I'm gonna do it because I fucking feel like it. Like, for example, rob a bank. A psychopath could go in and rob a bank, but if they see that there's a police car outside the bank, they're gonna be like, nope, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna get arrested. But a mentally insane person is gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about that cop. I'm robbing the bank.
Or don't even notice
Yeah.
you know, because they are so focused.
Yeah, they're so
you know?
determined on robbing the bank. They're like, whatever.
And we are all psychopaths because you know that you shouldn't kill a fucking mosquito, you know, that is actually killing, but you do it anyway, so that is actually a psychopathic term, just in
That's-
a very small way.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's actually psychopathy, but
Yeah,
a
because
very
you don't
very
have emotions for it, you know that you shouldn't kill, but you kill the mosquito.
yeah,
So isn't that actually the same? It is.
kind of yeah.
It is. So
If you
we
go on a
all
small scale.
Yeah, so we all psychopaths. Someone is just more damaged. Like, you can actually damage your whole mirroring as mirror neurons when you're a child.
Yeah, that comes from like trauma and shit like that, right?
It basically comes back to it's called face duets. It's like when you're a baby, like a very like you can't even talk.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I can't remember the months, but it's up to 20 months. But you need your parents to like look at you, get the connection, and you know, make the baby mirror yourself. Like, you know, if you smile, you gotta make the baby smile.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, the baby doesn't get that connection. They don't develop the mirror neurons, and that means that they don't really feel empathy, and they can go nuts, and then they can connect to people when they are getting adults, and maybe they have more ability to actually do bad things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's actually pretty interesting. So it's goddamn important that you actually do what the experts are telling you to do with the babies, because you can destroy a freaking life just with not looking in the baby's eyes enough.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yep, that's just scary. What the fuck, you know? But that's how it is.
Yeah. There
Oh my
was
God.
something else I wanted to say, but I don't fucking remember what it was.
That I look fat.
You always look fat. Don't flutter
Yeah,
yours.
I know. Like this is like the worst time. Like I hate this position.
I love the fact that
Ooh.
I was just completely like maybe it sounded serious, but I was so damn ironic, and you were just like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "Wait a second, that's not how it works."
Well, well, I took it serious. Like
Yeah, I guess
I hate it. Like it looks like I have two chins, like in a
it's
double chin.
fine,
Or so.
dude.
No, it's not
Go into
fine.
Google Images and search for people with double chins, and you will feel a lot better after a while. Trust me.
But it's like the camera is so bad. Like looks like
Well,
my neck
then
and
it's the
my.
camera's fault, not yours.
Well, that's freaking annoying.
Blame the
Anyway.
camera. Come on. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no. Blame it on the alien.
Yeah, blame it on the aliens. That's
Goddamn
so.
fucking aliens. They're messing
Oh,
our shit up.
I miss the aliens. Okay, why are you looking outside?
Dude, are you sure you missed aliens? Last time we spoke about them, you were scared that they would come and get you.
Yeah, but now I'm between, so many apartments and people are looking inside, and that's annoying. Go
Maybe
fuck
it is.
away.
You talked about people walking outside your window. Maybe it's just the aliens keeping an extra eye on you.
Oh my god, shut up. I can't even see them because I don't wear my glasses.
Ah, that's even better. They're probably walking around a lot now just because they know you can't recognize them.
Oh my god. Okay, that is actually better in one point because I was walking naked around here and I didn't notice that, people can stand, it's like in human height, so you can actually look inside my window. So that's actually good. So many people, I think they are wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I was taking pictures of Malou because I wanted to practice, and then I didn't have my lights set up, so I took my cap on, right? So I had the back here,
Yeah.
the snapback, and then I put an external battery inside the hole here, and then I connected two USB lamps that was sticking out like this, and I had it on my head so I could like take pictures, and people were looking inside, just being like, "You look like a fish with the lamp on your forehead," and
Yeah.
Malou was just being like, "What the fuck?"
That's
Lindsay wanted to
inventive.
do. Yeah, what the fuck, need to do something.
Yeah, if you gotta solve a problem, you fucking solve that problem.
Yeah, and it worked.
He sure fucking did.
Oh my god. What the videos you're doing now, the high quality videos, like, is that with your phone?
Oh yeah, it is. When I do vlogs and they're pretty good quality in the pictures. Yeah, that's my phone.
It is. So it's like 5 megapixels at the front,
Dude,
right?
I don't remember what it was. I read what it was, but I don't remember. You've probably
I,
you
yeah, I
probably
think it's 5 megapixels because the Honor is like has normally a better camera on the back, but a worse camera at the front. But you can really see the difference between a 8 and 5 megapixel at the front because a front camera won't even get the same quality as the back. So I got the Honor. I got a Honor as well.
Let me see. The Honor 7, that's the one I have. Come on, I just want the statistics and shit. You're kidding me.
That's the Honor 6.
Oh. It reminds me of an
That was-
iPhone.
Yeah, it actually does. Oh yeah. Okay. Is there someone actually listening?
It says it's one person watching.
I know who it is.
You
No,
do.
it's not that person because that person is actually with Malou.
Oh.
But there was one person. Hello, X. Malou's friend. You actually watch our videos, like our podcast, every freaking time, and
Oh, really?
we like that. Yeah, she's watching every time.
That's
Like,
awesome.
She enjoys it so much. Malou, told me that she was watching so many times, and that, thank you for that. If
Yeah,
you're
thank
listening.
you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the little
But
fuck
yeah.
up in the beginning, but you know.
Well, that is going to sound so freaking funny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that part. Okay, so apparently it's 8 megapixels
Oh, 8 megapixels. That's good.
in the front camera, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 5,
It
but
has a
I think that's the
sensor.
Honor 6.
This is what confuses me. It says the camera in the Honor 7 has a sensor that is 20 megapixels and a front camera with the resolution of 8 megapixels. What does that mean?
That means that on the back you have 20 megapixels, and the front camera it does has 8 megapixels.
Holy fuck, 20 megapixels on the other one. That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking good.
So it's just the back and the front.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 cameras, that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. And I also set up, you know, the touchpad here that senses my fingerprint.
Oh yeah, that's freaking, it's so fast.
Yeah, it's great. It's just like touch and it's open.
Yeah, can you do like this? I think you can, like, when you do like this, you can do like that, you know?
Yeah,
down.
like that.
Yeah, it's so cool, you know?
Yeah.
I love it.
I could do. I don't have anything up right now. Yeah, exactly. I can. Hold on a minute. I never use it. I can do that as well. So if I have
yeah.
apps up, I can just, you know, shut them down.
Yeah, just close them.
Yeah, that's what it's
yeah,
called.
I'm going to freaking tell people what the fuck happened with my phone because
Oh, yeah.
someone freaking destroyed it. Like, oh, okay. Actually, have another glass like in my bag. I think. I don't know if I destroyed it. Actually, that's not good. I think. Okay, it's here. So, what happened was like I was late. So I needed to go down to the bus, and then my phone flew out of the pocket, and then it smashed completely on a freaking stone, and then it, you know, totally shattered. Like that glass was totally fucked up. And then I called my mom, being like, okay, mom, you know, what the fuck, you know, I'm dying. And she said, okay, you're going to repair it. We saw a mobile store, like they repair things in
Yeah.
the town, so just go call them and get it repaired. And I did, and you know, they got my phone, and I got a freaking another shitty phone. I got it back 1 week after.
That's really cool.
They said, okay, this is repaired, you know, this is original glass, it's going to be okay. And I turned it on, but I couldn't really, you know, they wanted me to just get out of the store, and I was being like, why can't I like check it, like what the fuck? And I got operated that day actually, so I was so freaking, you know, tired because
Yeah.
it was so painful. I promise you, like I'm going to tell you later.
Yeah.
It was so painful. So yeah, I turned it on, and I was writing my exam report, so I couldn't really, you know, I didn't have time for it. Like I was just, you know, laying it beside me.
Mm.
And a couple days after, I actually realized that the corners, it was not fully stick to the phone. My glass is actually bumping up off the phone.
What
and
the fuck?
light is shining through. Like it's not even. I can't explain it. It's like.
I think I understand it though. That's not good at all. That's
Yeah,
lazy for
water
them.
can go through the freaking. I don't know if you can see it, like the sides. You can see light go through.
Yeah, yeah,
Goes all the way down the sides, but you can't really see that. Yeah, there you can see it.
yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. So they didn't glue it finally on it, and then I could see like some pixels kind of fucked up on the screen, and then there started to be like these very light dots on the screen and a big freaking dot in the middle of the screen, and sometimes it won't even respond to what I'm doing, and sometimes at the top here you can see it's going nuts with some green dots or
Yeah.
something like that. And I was being like, what the fuck is happening with my phone? I don't have time for this. So I went back to the store, and the first time the man was being like, oh yeah, the glue is like on purpose because we can't do the same as the original. And I was being like, okay, I don't even want to freaking talk to you. And then it got worse.
Hmm.
And then I went back with what is it called, Lasse, and my mom was there as well because, you know, we needed to pick up some things.
Yeah.
I was being like, I need my freaking phone repaired, and I did the power posing. I was just standing, you know, you're getting repaired now. It's so bad. You're a bad employee, and you didn't freaking read the book from how to treat and freaking buyer and all of that.
Yeah.
He's been like, oh you're going to call the boss. And I was being like, fuck you, are you not the boss? What the fuck is wrong with you, you freaking dickhead? Don't stand in the store if you can't, you know, do what the fuck you are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Then I called the boss, and I haven't spoke to him before, and he told me, oh yeah, come down with it, you know. And I came down, and he said, oh yeah, we are going to repair it again. And I was being like, hell no, hell no. Okay, you're not going to touch my phone again, you lazy ass. No, you're going to order a freaking glass. I don't want any money. I don't want it. Yeah, you know, I couldn't get my money, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't want, you know, to pay more money, or I didn't want them to be like, okay, you know, get money back or anything like that. I just wanted this to be fixed. So they ordered a glass home, and I said I'm going to do it myself. So I got a new glass here, and I'm going to put it on my phone by myself, because they are basically destroyed my phone so much that even my own mobile phone store or another store will touch it, because they said that they did damage to it.
What the fuck?
Fuck
That
you. Fuck you, you're freaking worst store in the freaking world. I hope that it's going to burn up, and I was just standing there. Oh my god! I just bought it like 4 months ago.
Yeah, that's very shitty of them to do.
Fuck shit! Like, I'm so mad. So, I don't know. I got my mom's phone now because she bought a freaking iPhone, and I got my Honor back because I don't know if this is going to survive.
Yeah.
So, that's what happened.
You got all that rage out now?
I think so.
That's good. Our listener disappeared. Just saying.
Well, I don't think it was her, so, well, yeah, I'm sorry, listener, that you went away. I can't really say anything about that. Maybe we should actually... How much do we have left?
20 minutes?
20 minutes, because then I could invite some people, because I don't even think that they know that the podcast is up right now.
I just tweeted it a while ago, like, yeah, about 15 minutes ago or something. Nobody seemed to care about my tweet.
I actually feel sorry for you.
Nobody cares about my Twitter.
You actually promised me a hug, and you didn't give me one hug.
When did I promise you a hug?
You did, because I was so sad because I was getting operated and I just needed a hug, and you said that you wanted to give me a hug, and you didn't give me a hug.
I can't give you a hug through a phone.
No. Anyways.
So, if you solve that problem, then we're good.
Well, okay, so if I go to freaking Sweden, then I can do it.
Yeah, sure. Problem solved. You just have to come to Sweden.
Okay. I actually wanted to be in Sweden, but I really couldn't because we had too much freaking shit to do, and I got operated, and I was feeling bad, and I won't even talk about it in the podcast because it's so embarrassing.
Yeah. I know. I can't really say anything because I don't want to spoil it or like accidentally leave hints on what it is, but yeah.
No. Just be quiet, because I can say I'm almost back. Like the no, okay, we are stopping now because it's okay,
yeah, don't make it worse, man.
No, okay, I'm almost healed.
Yeah, from the operation.
Yeah, from the operation.
He's fine. Don't worry about him. It's not something super serious.
What?
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to help you here so they don't realize. Idiot.
Okay, it's not serious.
It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. It is. It is pretty serious. Like.
Yeah, but technically it's a compliment though.
No, it's not.
I will talk to you about that afterwards, because otherwise people will realize what it is probably. But you can twist the reason to make it a compliment.
Oh yeah, okay. Now we are yeah, okay. Now we are going to stop because now it's so obvious. So what the fuck?
They don't know. Don't worry about it.
Okay, okay. The thing, okay, okay. I can actually say one thing without spoiling anything. I can actually say that I was maybe getting a little bit plastic surgery, but I didn't.
Mm,
Now they
fair
have
enough.
any freaking clue what
Yeah,
it is.
that's a good way of putting it.
Yep.
Dude, I know a game we should play. And by the way, Agnes has got herself a new computer, so she's gonna play WoW, and we need to play WoW.
Wow.
World of Warcraft.
Whoa. Ah. Whoa. Okay. Well, I installed it. I actually have it
Oh,
on my
cool.
laptop. Yeah, I have it all. I think it works.
The right
So
the right version and expansion and shit.
I think because it's not so long time ago.
Oh, cool.
So
That's
yeah.
good. We could set something up later on. But there's another game that I've been playing a lot recently. Not on the channel though. It is what the fuck is it called? War Thunder.
War Thunder.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's like kind of a World War II simulation game, kind of. You can choose between flying planes and driving tanks. And you can
Ooh.
choose a country, to, like you can use Britain's planes or Americans' planes, or like if you want to do tanks, you can do Russian tanks or American tanks or German tanks or whatever the fuck.
That's cool.
Yep, and it's online. Hello, Horizon. Horizon
Hello.
just wrote in the chat.
I have missed you, Horizon. I don't know who you are, but I missed you.
Yeah,
Otherwise.
we missed you. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of War Thunder, and I've been driving a lot of German tanks, and it is awesome. That's what I did when I listened to our podcast.
Oh. But is it free?
Yeah, completely for free. It's
So you
online,
can
and
buy
it's.
things now, right?
I think you can buy stuff for it, like pay to get money in it and shit. But yeah,
But
the game is for free.
yeah, but that was not what I meant. Like you
Oh,
can buy games now, right?
oh, okay. I was okay. Well, I not with the card I have right now. I need to upgrade my bank card because I can't do it with the one I have right now. But yeah, I get what you were saying now. I thought you were still
Okay.
talking about the game, so I was like, what?
Well, I really want to play the game, but I was
Yeah.
just wondering about, what the fuck.
Well, soon I will be able to. Me and mom just have to go down to the bank and fix that shit.
Oh yeah, it's not going to take so, it's done fast.
Yeah, I know. We just need to find the energy to do it.
Oh yeah, can I actually yeah, can you talk about other YouTubers? Like you're allowed to do that, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, you can. Okay. Well, it was just because I really think that everybody should check out Obese to Beast channel. He's like a really cool dude, and I just want to say thank you because I was talking to him about the new skin and all that.
Mm.
What the fuck can I do? And he actually made me feel like I can live with mine. It's it's like more. He made me look at it as a trophy. Like
Oh,
you did this hard thing and now you got this, but it's actually a sign of you're strange. What you can do and what
that's an
you
interesting
have
way of
been.
looking at it, actually.
Yeah, what you have been able to do. Um, and he's so amazing YouTuber. Like he lost, I think, 160 pounds, and I lost 150 pounds.
Hmm.
So it's almost the same. Um, and yeah, he's a really cool YouTuber, and he helped me a lot with that. So it was just like, what the fuck, I didn't have the guts to do like he did. Like he was making a video where he showed his whole body, and I promise you, I was almost crying.
Huh.
It was I was almost crying when I saw it because it's so like technically it's so bad. It's bad if you think about how much skin is there,
Yeah.
but he's still like he's a pretty person. He looks good. Nothing about that, but still it's like pretty bad. And and he made me realize, okay, I can actually live with mine. You lost all the weight and you're healthy now. That is the freaking point here.
Yeah, definitely.
So you know, just a good YouTuber.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, with no problem about like shouting out YouTubers we like. How successful, so to speak, is he on YouTube? How far has he gotten?
I think he got 500,000 subscribers
Oh,
or one.
that's a
Yeah,
lot actually.
he's like really famous. He's going to UK in a
Oh,
month, I think. I'm not sure because he helps people and many people like it.
huh. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, so he's like very successful and oh my god, like I'm so inspired
Yeah, I definitely see that. That's really cool.
if I can find.
So I've shouted out a YouTuber, and you've shouted out a YouTuber. That's cool.
Yeah.
Any more YouTubers want a shout out from us?
Yeah,
Just
licking
let us know. I hope you
licking
make.
people's ass, that's
Yeah. I only lick the ass of people who actually make content I care about.
yeah, and have a clean asshole.
That too.
And you guys can decide how you want to, take that, a clean asshole. That
But
could
just
be.
remember that Drago does a lot of things because he's a prostitute. So if you pay him, you know, you have a little more freedom. And don't
Well,
worry, the money goes to Maria, and so it's for a good cause.
no, it's actually not Maria anymore.
Oh, really? You got a new pimp?
Maria, not Maria. A person who's called Maria because Maria, I don't know, she didn't have the time, and I got a god. Maria is a god, and I'm like my own employee now, but I'm controlled by the god, and that's Maria. So Maria is actually not getting money anymore.
Sucks for her.
Yeah, it sucks for her. Like fuck,
So
shit.
who's taking the money? You're getting all it by yourself, or?
No, that's Maria. She's the
Uh,
god. She's the god, and I don't get anything. And right now,
it,
Malu
it
is subscribing to my.
it still wouldn't be much of a gain since you apparently were a shitty slut, so it didn't
I
really.
am a shitty slut. Like I suck at being a slut. Like what the fuck? I'm the worst.
What happened
freaking,
to
like.
that website, dude?
Well, I don't know. I
You're
actually
like, Malou happened, you know?
Malu happened. Like I actually got a message on that website. Like
Oh, really?
okay, now people think it's so no. Like now it's getting bad.
The boy toy is coming out again.
No, it was another site. Like
Okay.
okay,
What
now
kind of
okay,
site was
now I
that?
screwed it up. No, okay, now I screwed it up.
You
It's
want a
screwed up.
shovel to dig your own grave with that? You know?
No, now it's fucked up.
Let me know when you need a ladder so you can climb out of your hole.
It was.
Woo!
I got a message on a dating
Oh,
site
really?
only. Yeah, from a prostitute actually. She wrote to me, "Oh my god, you're so hot. Like I wish that I could lay in your arms. Like send a mail to me because the site doesn't want me to be there." And
For
I was like,
500 crowns.
yeah, something like call her and be in like 10 minutes, and she would be like, "Yeah, that's 1,000 crowns because
Yeah.
you called me for 10 minutes."
Holy
Kinda
shit!
bad,
If I could have a job where if someone just called me for 10 minutes and I can earn 1,000 crowns, I'd be like, heck yeah!
Yeah,
We don't even need
why
to
is
like
it
meet or anything. We can just chat about like games or whatever.
why is it so bad to be a prostitute? Actually, think about it. Why is it
I don't
so
know.
goddamn bad?
There's probably a reason. The reason why like Amsterdam has legal prostitution. I think Las Vegas has it as well. That wouldn't surprise me. It's fucking Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's basically. Did you know the modern? Have you heard about the times in Danish? Like no, not Danish, in Sweden. What it's called? Just normal history. Writing Swedish. The
Yeah.
Swedish lists. Just grammatic and all
Yeah.
that. Um, that we went through the romantic time to the modern time.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the romantic was being like the lady was supposed to be home and make all the dinner and be with the husband, and the husband was allowed to do everything, and he was working and being
Yeah.
outside, and yeah. So that means that it was actually a bad thing if a woman was by herself, because the society thing it was. So it
Yeah.
was a bad thing to be like single as a lady. And I think about, okay, is that the same actually as being a prostitute is? Like,
No, because a
people think it's,
prostitute is with a lot of people.
yeah, I know, but the point is that people decided that it's something bad,
Yeah.
but is it really that bad? Because you think about it, there's so many other jobs where you actually get sick.
Yeah. And like the legal prostitution, when everything is regulated and checked, people don't get sexual diseases because they make sure that no, these are like our employees. We need to care about them. They can't go around spreading diseases. That's bad for business.
Yeah, for example, think about people who's boxing or
Yeah.
just in general sport people. Many people are so destroyed, like they can't even do anything
Yeah.
because, or people working at the theater, many people are getting destroyed by that because they are used so much, or models,
Yeah.
so
Also,
many
that's
models.
another thing. Like with me, who's studying to become a mechanic on cars, dude, the accidents that can happen in a fucking workshop when you're working with a car, that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
For like, just for a little bit of perspective, you can blow up a car battery really easily with just one little mistake. If you do you know how to connect one car battery to another in case just to start that car,
Oh yeah,
or
with the
like
cables. Yeah.
yeah, or if you're just like, for example, charging a car. It's simple. You get a car battery, you put the hooks or whatever the fuck it's called on the battery poles, and then you're charging the battery. But if you do it in the wrong way, you have to do it in the correct way. I think it's the positive one first. Yeah, the positive one first, and then the negative one because it goes from negative to positive. If you do reverse, the things that are in the battery, the chemicals, they create another gas. I don't really know what it's called, but it's highly fucking explosive. So if you do it the wrong way and you get a little like electricity going in the air, that gas that's around the battery will explode. And it will explode because it's highly fucking explosive, and you've got a lot of different types of acids and shit in the battery if it's a regular battery. No, it's a type of acid that is really fucking strong, and if you get that on your clothes, it will burn straight through your clothes. And if you get it on
Oh
your
my
skin
god.
and in your eyes, it's bad. So be careful when you're charging a car battery and make sure to do it the right way. And don't have anything that has to do with fire near a fucking car battery when it's hooked in. So that's just example of one accident that can
So
happen.
when a car explodes, it's basically because there's the gasoline in the battery.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
but it's
Holy
rare that a
shit.
car explodes. They usually just catch on fire, burn a fucking lot, and then go out. But the things that can explode is if you get a lot of pressure in the tank where there's a lot of gas, or if the battery like fucks up, it can explode. If
Oh
we,
yeah.
well, actually, I think the engine doesn't explode, but it can break so much that the pistons can shoot through the hood and up in the air. That happens with drag race cars. That's an
Oh
interesting
my
thing
god.
we learned in first grade. You know, like super extreme drag race cars, the ones that look like long Formula One cars, you know, with the
Yeah.
huge spoiler and shit. When you they race those cars, everything is mathematically like calculated from when you start the engine to when you're at the finish line of the race. Everything is calculated of how it's gonna run so nothing goes wrong. It's not just like you roll up a car and drive. It's everything
Eh,
is more scientific than that, and that's kind of weird. But a regular like a normal problem that can occur when you race is if you shift or clutch or anything like that a little bit too late, so much power in the engine, and that just, the timing becomes wrong. You all of a sudden have too much gasoline in one piston or some shit, and the piston flies away and fucking blows the engine. That's pretty much what happens when you see a drag race and an engine explodes. That's a piston fucking up.
That is so scary.
Yeah, it's scary as shit.
Yeah, and that can happen, like, very.
Yeah, that's why I've said, like, yeah, sure, I'd love to race cars, but I'd never do drag racing.
Well, my brother did that so many times.
Those who actually do drag racing and are good at it are fucking amazing. They're really good drivers usually.
No, he's just stupid. Or
It can be as well if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
like, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, just don't.
If you're gonna race, make sure that it's in a legal place and everything is like 100% safe. Don't illegally drag race. That's a bad idea, because that will go to shit all the time. Mostly.
It will, the police and so on, you know.
Yeah.
I could just take pictures as strangers, but I'm not supposed to do that, but I could do that as well, you know.
Yeah.
Don't do things illegal. Can you see my oh my god, my eye fall out.
Oh yeah, you're a little,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That's a
I
little
look
strange.
like a frog. Oh my god.
You guys can't see it, but it looks kind of strange. One of his eyes is like looking at a little bit of a different angle than the other one.
It's because I don't see with it right now. Oh my god.
Oh,
It
that's-
doesn't pay attention to things.
Oh
See,
shit.
if I do like this,
It looks
you
normal.
can see I can do it, but if I do like this, you know, that won't be a long time. It will fall out again because now now it isn't.
Yeah.
See?
Oh shit, that's a. There's not a big difference, but there's definitely a difference, and you notice it.
Like it falls out. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Oh, when I was in a store and I was gonna buy some stuff here in this town, there was a guy working as a cashier, and I was like, I don't know which eye to look at, because I knew which one I was supposed to look at, but I was like, I kind of want to look at the other one, because one of his eyes was completely normal, looking straight. The other one was pointing a completely different direction, and it was stuck in that way. And I was like, I don't know how to talk to you, because I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I don't want. This is awkward as fuck. Help.
It's so goddamn awkward.
Yeah.
Because you know you don't know what's.
What the fuck are you doing with your hair? Yeah,
It's so annoying.
have you seen mine?
No, because you have a cap on.
Oh, good point.
Oh, you look so
Look.
sweet. You look like a child.
I cut my hair. It's shaved on the sides, and I got everything in the middle.
Whoa, so you can actually make a mohawk.
Yeah, I can make myself a nice long fucking mohawk. Hold on a minute. It can be this high.
Yep.
It's about 1.5 heads longer if I make a mohawk. Like I become 1.5 heights of my head longer. It's pretty nice.
Well, I actually want a mohawk as well. Okay, my sister is calling. 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Hello.
So, what are y'all doing? Those of you who are watching?
Okay, jeg kommer ud nu. Det er fordi, jeg er ved at lave podcast, men jeg kommer ud nu.
He is speaking Danish and I don't know what he's saying. Oh,
Okay,
he's back now.
Dude.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
sister's standing outside right now, so I'm like, you know, we are going to, you know, the podcast.
Yeah.
So we can we finish up?
Yeah, it's actually been over an hour now, so it's fucking perfect.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think I have anything to say, actually, anyway, so it's a good place to end it. Anything you want to say before?
Well, I miss talking to you. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And you know, I actually felt bad when I made my YouTube channel because I was being like, you know, I was thinking about, you know, what we used to do, and I was being like, I really need to soon, you know, make a podcast because, you know,
Don't worry about it,
We-
man.
So I was just thinking about it, and I was feeling bad because I missed it because they're you were like fucked up in the brain like mine.
Yeah,
So so yeah,
but
nothing else.
thank you for that. I don't know what to say. I just, yeah, I missed making the podcast too, and I also missed talking to you. We should really get back on that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
it's been a lot for me that I haven't had time. There's been a lot of shit going on, and when I've had time, I've just wanted to like lay down and relax and sleep because I've been so tired.
yeah, don't worry, and I got more time now because
Yeah,
I only have 10 minutes to school now. So
yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
dope. Um, yeah, I don't think it was anything else. So thanks to everyone who's been listening, both
thank
live and
you.
offline, live and not live or whatever afterwards. I'm sorry for the fuck up in the beginning. That's all on me. Shit happens. Next time will be better. I promise.
Yeah.
But until next time, have a great fucking day, everyone.
Goodbye.
And have a nice death. That's what it is. Yeah. Have a nice death, everyone.
Bye.